Hello guys, welcome back. Today we'll be making a reversible bonnet and here is what you're going to need. Two fabrics, a chalk, a measuring tape, scissors and a elastic. This fabric is about half of a meter or half a yard, and I'm going to go ahead and place one fabric on top of the other. I placed one fabric on top of the other, then just made sure that they are closely applied to each other when folding. Okay, no fabric should be sagging, they should be closely applied to each other. If you want to use this method for cutting, you can go ahead and cut one fabric, then place it on the other if you're not comfortable using this method. So I think this method is faster and quicker. So I went ahead to mark my 14.5 inches. The 0.5 that I've added to the 14 is my sewing allowance. So I'll continue to mark this O around, taking note of the tip, then just join the lines like this. So I'm now going to cut this out. If I'm going too fast, guys, you can go ahead and slow the video. So when I open them up, they're going to look like this. In case you have any bit of excess, it will be covered when you sew. So make sure right sides are facing each other. Right sides facing each other. Okay. Don't mind the chalk that you are seeing there at the right side. I had made a mistake. So right sides are supposed to face each other. Then measure 0.5 inches from the circumference of the circle. So 0.5 inches all around the circle. So after that, you join all the 0.5 inches but leave an allowance of 2 inches just there, which will serve as an opening. Then I went ahead and I sewed. I've already sewn the fabric and here is the opening. This opening is going to be used to pull out the fabric. So go ahead and pull out your fabric. Okay, and now it will come out with the right sides together. That's the reason why when sewing, make sure the right sides are facing each other so that when you pull it out, it's at the right side. So here is the fabric. You can actually iron it. There's no electricity at home, so I just go ahead and sew this just the way it is. So I'll measure 1.5 inch from the edge of the circle again, and this 1.5 inch we're going to make a circle all around, but make sure to leave an opening the same side we had left the other opening. So my elastic is 0.5 inches. That's how wide it is. So I'll mark 0.6 inches, okay, so that there is a little bit of ease for my elastic to go through. I don't want it to get stuck. So for this other line, I've already now sewn. So for the stitch that goes around this inner circle, you don't have to leave any gap anywhere. But for this other circle, which is like on the middle, you leave a gap just here where the other gap was. This will be used for putting in the elastic. But for the inner one, it has got no gap, it's been stitched all around. So I'm now going to get my elastic. So pin your elastic at one side, then pin the side to the fabric. Then pin another part of the elastic which is going to go in. Make sure to straighten it so that you go in with a certain without the elastic having to turn. So let me just push that in. The reason I've put the other pin on the fabric is so that as I push in this elastic, I don't have issues of the other one having had gone inside, and how am I going to pull it back out? It will be difficult. So make sure you secure the other side of your elastic so that you don't have to go through such heartache. So push in the fabric, and I have now reached to the other side. So here is the other elastic. I secured it using the pin, but it has gone in, of which if I had not secured it, I would have been in trouble, guys. So now I can remove this pin from the other elastic, and I can tie both elastic so that they are secured. So now I can tie the elastic. How did I get the elastic size? Measure your head circumference. So the exact measurement you get for your head circumference, use that for your elastic. Okay, so secure it now like this. Then I'll let it get into its tunnel, of which I'll now sew complete the stitch here. Then for the outer part, I am going to use an invisible stitch to sew the outer part, which is here. I'll use an invisible stitch. If you don't know how to use an invisible stitch, do check out the video in the description box. And this is how it looks like. And it's a very big bonnet in which your braids can fit in here. It's very comfortable, guys. You need one of these. You need to make some. You can sell some. You can give some to your family and friends. So from this side, here is how it looks. Now let me try it out. So here's how it looks on my hand. This is how big it is, guys. I think I look better in this blue.